just like to note one apology for this evening's meeting. Councillor Murphy. Councillor Murphy has recently had an operation and we wish him speedy recovery. Can I ask councillors if there are any conflicts of interest? So moving to the first item of the agenda, election of the mayor. Before that we consider nominations, firstly, council needs to determine the length of term of the mayor. Do I have a motion? Thank you, councillor.
Madam Chairman, I would like to move that council determines the term of the mayor to be 1 year.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder? Thank you. Would you like to speak to that motion?
No.
Councillor de Villiers, would you like to speak to it?
Yeah, I could. I think in allowing only determining for only 1 year tonight allows the possibility or the opportunity for change at the end of next year or at the end of this, next year, if we feel that it might be necessary. So I think it will be good to make a decision every year on how long the term of the mayor should be.
Thank you. Can I now ask for a vote? All those in favour? I declare the motion carried. Thank you. So I now call for nominations for the position of mayor.
Madam Chair, I'd like to nominate Councillor Grace Lavella as Mayor of Central Goldfield Shire for the ensuing period of 12 months. And if there's a second, I'd like to talk to the motion, please.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder? Thank you. Councillor Lavella, do you accept that nomination?
Oh, certainly, very honoured to accept that nomination.
Would you like to speak to the...
Thank you, Madam Chair. Look, it is a real pleasure to nominate Councillor Lavella to the role, a role that I've enjoyed having for the last 2 years, and I really look forward to Councillor Lavella holding that role. I think it's 2.5 years ago I first met Councillor Lavella. Some people go back a lot longer, but I met Councillor Lavella a few months ahead of our election in 2020. From the start, I was always enthused by Councillor Lavella's passion for local government, her belief in it, her experience in it, certainly at Mannion, where she served terms there as a councillor, her work with the VLJ on the board. Since then, joining council, I mean, she has been a passionate enthusiast for everything that she gets involved with on council. She's represented council extremely well at the MAB. And continue to work, of course, on the, which is separate from council, their elected role on the VLGA board, the Local Government Association board. And so many other things. I mean, she's championed and was the inaugural chair of the walking and cycling group, or reconstituted group, and moved that with enthusiasm. She's been an enthusiast for the working on the Castlemaine Maryborough Rail Trail project, and many other things. There's not anything I think that Councillor Lavella does that she's not an enthusiast for. But also beyond that, in terms of personal commitment, she's a team player. She listens. She works in with people. She listens to the community, and I certainly gather and sense very, very clearly over time, the community and individuals know that they will have someone that will listen to their concerns and will act on them. So it's an absolute pleasure to recommend, to move the motion rather, that Councillor Lavella be mayor, and I've no doubt that she will do the job with passion, commitment, and with real zeal. So look forward to the next 12 months.
Thank you, Councillor. I must check that there are any other nominations for the position of mayor. If there are no other nominations, then it is my great pleasure to declare Councillor Lavella the mayor of Central Goldfield Shire Council for 22-23. Can I please ask the outgoing mayor to come and adorn us with the mayoral chain? Thank you.
not the golden coat that you deserve or the golden robe, but you know, a very symbolic thing. So. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Just hang on, if I can be so bold, I could just stick into it.
Thank you. So I'll hand over to Councillor Vella and the Mayor, and if you'd like to say a few words, and then I'll ask you to take over as Chair of the meeting. Thank you.
Well, it is indeed an enormous honour to become Mayor of Central Goldfields, and it is my privilege to represent this community. Anyone who knows me will know that I am passionate about our municipality and the people who live in it. Firstly, however, I would like to thank Chris Meadows-Taylor for his outstanding leadership over the past 2 years. I have huge shoes to fill. Thank you for those lovely, kind words. I'm extremely privileged to have been elected as your mayor and to accept the responsibilities that your faith and your trust has entitled me to, empowering me to make the daily life of Central Goldfields Shire better and I can't wait to hit the road running. Our Shire has enormous potential, and given we have collectively put together the council plan and the 10-year vision, I'm excited that I am enabled over the next 12 months to work with councillors and the organisation to ensure that this vision is progressively realised. Our priority projects are high on our list. I, together with you, will robustly work toward effective outcomes. My focus will be delivery of our commitments. From day one, I will be a mayor for all, and I will work with others across the chamber and externally to build relationships, approaches, and our community, businesses, state, federal governments, and other councils. As a local council, we must do everything possible to support our community. I will continue to grow the local economy, boost tourism, and support our local businesses to create jobs. I will ensure our sporting precincts are upgraded and maintained in accordance with our major reserves master plan. And our beautiful town hall is restored to its former glory to further enhance the amazing gallery and the central business this precinct. I strongly believe one of our core roles is to represent those people who elected us, advocate to them and to be their voice. We are in essence the conduit from the community to the organisation. To this end, I will continue to build our strong community engagement processes, which have been working successfully over the past 2 years, and will prioritise council visibility and responsiveness to the community. The World Heritage Bid is vital to our Shire. I will encourage and support Councillor Meadows-Taylor to take lead and continue his hard work in this area, if he will take that on. I will continue to build strong relationships with our CEO and also our leadership team based on mutual trust and respect. Our staff are key to our success in supporting the council and delivering upon our community's vision and ward commitments. My desire is for Central Goldfields Shire to be the preferred place to eat, live, learn, work and play. I would like to see our young feeling valued and wanting to learn and to remain in Central Goldfields Shire, to then in turn raise their own families. This will include active pursuit of education, apprenticeship opportunities within our Shire. While I am Mayor, I will take every opportunity to meet and speak with people right across the municipality over the next year. Their views are what are important. This will further inform our work. I look forward to getting started. Thank you very much. Thank you. Agenda item number 5 point 2, election of deputy mayor. So we've gone through that process. Yes, so we need to decide if indeed we are going to have it. Would you like to say that, Councillor Lovett?
Madam Mayor, I'd like to move, I thought I was going to get that wrong.
You didn't.
I would like to move that Council 1 resolve not to elect a deputy mayor, and 2, that this issue not be reconsidered for the remainder of the current council term.
Do we have a second to that motion?
Do that, Madam Mayor.
Councillor Lovett, would you like to speak to that motion?
Just very quickly, last year we debated this issue in the negative. This year we debated this issue in the negative. I think this council has made its point of view quite clear, and I believe that we put it to rest for the rest of this term. And in 2024, the newly elected council can make their decision accordingly. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Would you like to add to that?
Oh, thank you, Madam Mayor. Just to add the point that I think flat structures are good structures, and to add a layer can add a layer of complexity which we don't need. This council has had a long and I think a proud history of councillors working in teamwork with the mayor of the day, stepping in and covering and supporting when the mayor can't, which is always the situation, can't be in everything. We've done that well. The danger of having a deputy mayor, apart from a number of other things, is that then it's suddenly seen as a councillor seen at third level. That's not a good thing at all. I thoroughly support Councillor Lovett. And I think we haven't discussed it in some detail. We've discussed the tribunal recommendation. We've decided not to do so and not to revisit that during the remainder of this council's term. I think makes really good sense. So happy to support that, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Any other councillors who'd like to make comments? No, well, we will move that we do not elect a deputy mayor. Those in favour? Those in favour? Unanimous. Thank you. Item 5.3, appointment of council reps to committees. Would you like to preface that, Madam Chair?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Before the councillors is a recommendation to nominate representatives for committees and organisations in the table in the council agenda. The table has been updated, in particular to remove some committees that are no longer in existence. So the Grampian Central West and Resource Recovery Group is no longer operating. The Economic Development Task Force has also been removed from the list. So councillors have been provided with an updated list of committees, and I'll leave it to the councillors to put forward recommendations. Thank you.
Thank you. Who would like to move? Councillor Long.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I would like to move a motion, please, that council nominate its representatives to the committees and organisations as detailed in the table below. The Municipal Association of Victoria, Councillor de Villiers, primary nominee, and Councillor Lavella. Audit and Risk Committee, Councillor Murphy and Councillor Lovett. The Australia Day Committee, all councillors. Rural Councils Victoria, Councillor Sproul. Rail Freight Alliance, Councillor Meadows-Taylor. Municipal Emergency Management Committee, Councillor de Villiers. Municipal Fire Management Committee, Councillor Murphy. Energy Breakthrough Committee, myself, Councillor Long. Employment Matters Advisory Committee, Councillor Meadows-Taylor, Councillor Lavella and Councillor Lovett. Climate Action Stewarding Group, myself, Councillor Long and Councillor Sproul. And Walking and Cycling Advisory Group, again, myself, Councillor Long and Councillor Lavella as an alternative. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone seconding that motion? Councillor Sproul.
Nothing further to that, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Move a motion to accept those committee appointments. Yes. Against? All in favour? Thank you. I've got something very special to announce right now, which is I feel honoured to do it. My first 2 minutes as the mayor. I would like to call up Councillor Jeff Lovett to the podium. It's not a podium. I feel honoured to and the acknowledgement for service from the MAB recognise Councillor Lovett has for an award for 20 years, but you've been on council more than that, haven't you? So Councillor Lovett has been on council for 24 years, but this is a bit like COVID did it. So look, we feel very proud. Well, I do. I've known you for 100 years, but I feel very proud that you've received this honour, and I'm sure all the other councillors do also. So there you are, you're going to be from the MAB, year 20 years. Well, I think that's about it tonight. Thank you very much, everyone. A short meeting is a good meeting, and this has been a very special meeting, and I'm speaking for myself. But I think we'll draw it to a close, and we have next week, next Tuesday, we have the ordinary council meeting, which is open to the public also. So thank you, everyone, for your attendance. Thank you out there, those who are watching, and speak to you next week. Thank you.
Very good.